Welcome. I'd like to share with you here some of the material that's available on my Teachable site. You may be aware that I produce video piano lessons focusing mainly on ABRSM and Trinity exam music from the very earliest stages up to and including grade 5. There's also materials on the oral tests and the sight reading, but the pieces are the main element. And for each piece, we split the lessons into hands separately, hands together but slowly. We might analyse the music a little bit, what chords are going on there, what scales are happening there, look at the structure of the piece. And if it's a jazzy piece, there may be a backing track. If I'm able to, there may be a downloadable score for you too. So all of that good stuff is waiting for you now, here on YouTube. We're going to listen to the lessons on Hook's Hornpipe. This is a great piece. So this will be especially useful if you're learning this piece, or perhaps you're teaching somebody or supporting somebody else who is learning it. It's grade 5, it's in their booklet, it's A3, but it's originally taken from Nikki Iles' lovely collection, fabulous collection, Piano Tales for Peter Pan here. Let's dive straight into the lessons. I begin with a little introduction and then we start the work. Let's have a look at Hook's Hornpipe. It's from a collection of pieces, Piano Tales for Peter Pan by the wonderful Nikki Iles. It's a fabulous piece. Really enjoy it, full of rhythmic drive and something to really engage all our pianistic skills. Thank you, Debbie, very much for asking us to take a look at this lovely piece. It's an ABA Coda structured piece. So what I'd like to do is to look at it initially sectionally, and then we will stitch it together, play through it slowly, and as always, we'll have a performance at the end. As we work through, any questions you have, please pop them down pop them down below. And I'd like to start, before we even look at the music too much, with some rhythmic work. And this time signature 12/8, do we understand 12/8? And have we got a good feel of the rhythms that are going to be involved in this piece? Let's start with that. Let's begin with some rhythm work. Could we clap this rhythm? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy enough. Simple time, 4/4. If I wrote the same thing in 12/8, it would look like this. And a beat is now represented by a dotted crotchet. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's exactly the same. In 12/8, a beat is subdivided into 3 bits, not 2. So let's now clap this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for these final 3 rhythms we're going to do, these are extracted from Hook's Hornpipe. I'm going to keep a steady pulse, a dotted crotchet going in my left hand. My right hand for this first one, I'm not going to play on the beat. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try this one. I'm going to take away that middle quaver. 2, 3, 4. It has a hook with his wooden leg. It has a bit of a wooden leg kind of feel about it, that one. And now let's try this one, where we're combining the rhythms we've just done. 2, 3, 4. Now that we've thought through 12/8 and some of the rhythms we're going to be using, let's now look at our first A section. Swashbuckling, we're told up at the start, and it's quite a lively pace, but for now we're going to go nice and slowly. Loudly, there are accents to think about too. The rhythm work we've already done will be helpful. Let's think through the right hand, nice and steadily. Play with me. Because we start with an upbeat, I'm going to count those 4 beats before we begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we play it exactly the same one more time and keeping that really strong sense of pulse going on? You could even try tapping that up at the top. That would be a really good way of practicing. By the way, I said this before, I'm always imagining that I'm on your music stand playing on a tablet, I suspect. And do pause me now and again just to practice for a few seconds yourself and then dive back in. But now what we're going to do together is to play that straight through, that right hand, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. That last note, of course, 2 beats on a dotted minim, 1 beat on a dotted crotchet. Together that makes 3 beats, a nice long held note. And of course we've got that 6/8 bar in the middle there just to keep us on our toes too. Let's think through the left hand. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And I like very much the fact she's asked for a staccato D there. It means we can lift off dramatically before we replay the D and play smoothly for those last 3 notes. So again, if the rhythm work we did at the start is well established and you've had a time for that to sink in, there shouldn't be too many surprises there. She's using a lot of quartal harmony, fourths. Fourths are a big feature, especially of jazz and more contemporary music, and they create a whole fascinating harmonic world. So lots of fourths here for our fingers to get used to and familiar with. Let's play through that left hand part one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, hold it on, 3, 4, bit less here, rest, rest, hold this one, another fourth, 4, 1, 2, and at the moment I'm not using any pedal, I'm practicing it dry to make sure my fingers are doing absolutely everything that they should be. Now then, let's stick with this section and let's think it through more slowly than I was doing a moment ago, but with both hands together. So B second finger, fourth, intervals of fourths, quartal harmony here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now then, a word on the pedal. We're going to need it here, just a little bit at the end there. And her pedal markings throughout this piece are very precise. There's nothing vague about her pedaling, so it's simply a question of following very strictly what she's written. And in that section, again, it's good to put this in nice and slowly. She's asked for a little bit of pedal there. Should we just think that through? So we will have played off, back down, off. And for much of the piece there's actually no pedal at all, so that it's really crystalline clear. Let's now look at the B section. Let's look at the B section now. Again, let's start with the right hand, and I'm going to go from the last 3 notes of this bar here. Okay, nice and steadily. 1, 2, 3. Before I carry on, again, the rhythm here is the feel of it is so important. We are going to count the beats aloud. We've got the notes secure for that little bit. Really steadily, counting aloud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And really get to grips with that. Have you paused me? If you haven't paused me, let's keep going. So we've got this long note, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's a bit of melody going on here. And then, don't worry about the fact there's no pedal for now. Holding on to the A. Holding on to things. And because of that F sharp, the hand is positioned well towards the back of the keyboard there. Should we do those 2 bars again? You've got to know where you're going there, and a sense of building up to get back into the melody. Let's play that whole right hand one more time. 1, 2, 3. And then we're back in. Left hand, meanwhile, this middle section, do you agree, it feels just slightly more tender, more tender, less aggressive. 3, 4. Don't worry about the gaps. Dry practice is great. 2 beats on each of those notes. Don't think I like my fingering there. I would stay there for that first half of the bar and then move for that bit there. So let me play it properly now. 3, 4. And that first note, for me, I was too aggressive there. A tenuto sign means lean in on it, but it's not accented. The rhythm, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's got that Scotch snap bit there. Ba 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 da da. And then, are they together? 1, 2, 3, 4. Eyebrow raising. And then into familiar territory. Both together, again, our nice, steady, slow pace from the end of this bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Growing, heading 4. Holding on to the A. Let's now, the next section, as we know, is the same as the beginning. So let's now jump to the coda from bar 25. Our ending section, our coda, from the end of bar 24, right hand first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Where are these notes? Ending with a bit of an explosion at the top there. One more time, same thing. 1, 2, 3. Tenuto, hold it on. Left hand has got some nice chords here. 3, 4. Rest. And you've got to know where you're going. And that accent there, it's a marcato sign, isn't it? It's like an accent sign with knobs on. It's sort of a bit short. I talked about bits being not aggressive a moment ago. This is aggressive. Really give it a big wallop, slightly shorter than it should be. Whereas the tenuto sign is more just sinking into feeling. And counting, holding on to those notes. We're going to be using the pedal anyway. And then we've got that unison bit at the very end. Both hands together. 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm sure the pedal will make sense. And talking of pedal, let's in the next lesson walk through both hands together and pedal nice and steadily. Here I'd like to go through it for you, really steady tempo, both hands, pedal, everything in place, and go at whatever speed makes this possible. Perhaps try playing through with me if you'd like to. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. A nice pause at the end there. What we haven't mentioned that I must just draw attention to is bar 21. It's the A section we're coming back, and in the original we had, whereas now we have different chord in that hand there. So she's playing with these various stackings of perfect fourths, isn't she? I think it's time to perform our fabulous piece. Now let's perform our wonderful piece. Swashbuckling, we're told at the top, and we're given a tempo of 116 beats per minute. So it's moving along nice and briskly, and it'll take time to get familiar with the music and feel you own it for that to feel comfortable. But enjoy the ride and enjoy the practice of that. Let's hear it now. Let's remind myself. Okay, swashbuckling. It's really good fun piece and is very much Hook's Hornpipe in my mind, with that slight offbeat thing. You can imagine Hook on his ship. Debbie, thank you very much for asking us to have a look at that piece. There's a lot in there, and if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to pop them down below. Enjoy your piano practice. Take care. Bye-bye for now.